right, so here's what's going on. Vigano, Archbishop Vigano, offered to, sadly, sexual predator Theodore McCarrick, Archbishop or Bishop Theodore McCarrick, the opportunity to repent publicly for what he did. All those horrible cases of abuse as revealed by the Pennsylvania grand jury report and other people. And so far, there has been no response yet. Now, I understand the privacy of such an issue. I would even dare say that he might have heeded that and did repent, though he might have done it privately. There was a call from Vigano to McCarrick to do it in a public fashion for two reasons. One, the sins are exposed as public anyway. He's a public figure, and what he did has now been brought out into the open. But aside from that, there's also this thing about him needing to do this in order to help bring some kind of healing to our broken church. Because our church is broken, people. The Catholic Church is in shambles. Churches are closing left and right. I'm not saying it's because of just him. He's like just a symptom of a bigger issue, almost apostasy-like in nature. You know, the breakdown of the faith, the watering down. I've been a practicing Catholic for 30 years, and I've been doing this for quite some time. And in my earlier years, I questioned a lot of stuff about the faith, but then I learned it, and I got it now, you know. And as a result, I feel like my relationship with God has strengthened. There are certain sins that have plagued me in my life that, and I'm not trying to, I don't believe in jinxing anyway, but you know, by the grace of God, not by anything I did, I'm not really attached to anymore. That's amazing, you know. So that's a good thing. However, with McCarrick, this is an issue. He did something really horrendous, and he's not the only one. There's been more. Other priests and bishops have been called out too. But that's another thing. So for him to publicly repent and put it out there is to pretty much say that that we're ready to move on, that we're ready for purification, we're ready for revival in our Catholic and Apostolic Church. This is the church that Jesus himself founded. So of course it's going to be prone to attack from the diabolical, especially the last 100 years, you know. Has been crazy attacked, you know, to the point that now churches are closing left and right in Americas, in Europe. The faith has been compromised. Many priests have been compromised, and I want to get into like more deeper things about this, even though there's tons of information on YouTube, on the internet that you can look up. All you have to do is throw these in the search engine. Ready? I'm going to give you a list. Third Secret of Fatima. The Our Lady of Akita, Japan. Our Lady of Good Success. The Vision of Pope Leo the 13th. What else? Oh, Modernism, the Synthesis of All Heresies by Pope Pius X. Wait. Prophecy by Pope Pius XII. Wait. The Smoke of Satan Has Entered the Sanctuary, Pope Paul VI. Wait a minute. The Prophecy of Pope John Paul II. Write that down. It happened in 1976 before he became Pope, when he was just a cardinal. He said this. Look that up. Pope Benedict XVI, a radio show about the church becoming more smaller, becoming humbler. Look that up. What else? Gareth Bendal, I don't know, you know. Maybe, not really. Yeah, you know, and of course the Bible itself, you know, notably St. Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, second letter to the Thessalonians, chapter 2. Read that. Read that up, because it talks about an apostasy, a falling away from the faith towards the end. Whether or not this is really the end, I don't know. Sometimes I feel it is, but I'm kind of like in halftime in my life right now, so I could be completely off on that. So there are my thoughts. Look, take all those things I just said and look them up. I challenge you, read up on it. Now, some of it might seem sensationalistic, like some crackpot on conspiracy theory Bible, like, oh my God, Jesus said big earthquake is coming, like that kind of thing. And I get that, like we've had our nut jobs throughout the years. I remember 2011 with that guy saying that Jesus was going to come May 23rd or something like that, and it didn't happen. And he was Harold Camping. That was funny. No. This is different. This is supposed to be a process. This doesn't happen in one shot, and it's been over 100 years of a decimation of the Catholic faith. Something to think about. So I'm going to leave that with you right now in our East Bronx Catechism, and just let me know what you think. Until then, until next time, take care.